everybody, Sylvia Gryczuk here, Meeden Art Studio. Let's talk about journals today. I have a little flip through journal for you, but I want to show you a little bit, I want to tell you a little bit of what are my favorite journals and why is that. So depending on the mood, we probably all have many different journals. So I'll start with this. It is more like a sketchbook, which is the Talent's art creation. I know many artists loves it. Mine is almost finished. I was hoping to finish it by end of last year, but I have few pages left. So this one is brilliant for sketching ideas, takes gouache nicely as well. I sometimes when I use like for mixed media as well, but when I use for mixed media, sometimes I glue two pages together and that works then. Oil pastels. So I actually started as a sketchbook and then I can't help myself but using, different medium for it, pieces of paper, collage. It becomes very bulky, but it still holds it. It still is really, really good. And I just love it so much, the paper, and it has many pages and it's very affordable. It comes in these lovely colors. You can decorate the cover. So this one is waiting for me to finish this because I said I need to finish this one first. So I will, when I finish, I have a proper flip through on my Patreon, so I'll just there give more attention to more details. It's lovely community. So if you would like more content from me exclusive, I put the link below. So this one is funny one. It's Stamperia. I just love the size because it's kind of long and it's watercolor and it kind of lies flat. Of course, you have to hold it a little bit with I just have to get used to that size, guys, but other than that, it's really nice. So I will continue with that. That's that watercolor is quite texture paper. It's it has like smooth on one side and more texture on another side, but the size is really nice and nice to take it with you. For large one, my favorite, and this one is finished. You can see full flip through. I just have to lift my camera a bit up because I leave those here on the side. And okay, ooh, everything is falling. Okay, this one is the Fabriano Venezia and it's large size, I think 12 by 14 inches, not sure the size. So I finished it in June, July, August, and I really love it for inks and watercolors. It's absolutely fantastic. Ink exploration, really, that was my learning journal for inks. Love how it takes water. I can't recommend this enough. I had it in a smaller size, but my daughter just took it off me and she finished it as well. And if you want to see full flip through, is on my Patreon, but the pages are quite thick of this one and they really holds water. I know artists loves it and I would love to get more, and they are affordable, and sometimes in my shop they are on a special offer. They're like, I don't know, $20 maybe for this size. So even to do swatches of watercolor, it's just gorgeous to do it. So I started a new one for this year, and that was my my word for 2026, and we made that page in my Patreon. So the new one is waiting for me for this year, and can't wait to play in it more. So if you wanna, it's good to have large ones as well, because it gives you more space. You can play with composition, with colors. And do you know, this one really helped me too, because you probably know by now, or maybe not if you're new, that I struggle sometimes to leave white space. So that would be me. I show you. That'd be me, like all covered. So I started, this journal helped me to leave those white spaces. I love it, but that was like, that's me. But I started, there's that page which I didn't finish, like this one here. Oh, I struggle with that, but I love that white is there, and this is my favorite and everybody's favorite page. It got so many likes because there is, and I think it was my first page when I had so much lightness in it, because that was my first journal when I explored that, because I always, in my canvases, obviously in canvas it's harder maybe to leave white, but I started playing with that white, and it actually, I find it really hard to do it in a small size. That's what I know, learned. It's hard for me not to fill out pages, especially if I paint something big. But in the bigger size, it's easier to leave that white. So that's why I love this. And for the paper, that'd be my number one, definitely. And that'll be my number two. And well, number two for sketchbooks. Now, I love handmade sketchbooks. I made this one in Patreon. It's made of paper bag. Do you know the Amazon shipping bags? And it has a lot of different papers inside. Also the watercolor papers. And it's just fun to make your own and add papers. So what this one is Minding Me, so it's about our own exploration of emotions with the different pages there in my Patreon. I show you step by step. This one is actually this week. We did 2 without paint, which was really interesting. So I use this, my own collage books as well, because they're brilliant for adding elements and color to your pages. So I highly recommend you guys to make your own journals, because they are just so unique. So we have those. I have also, this one is finished. I haven't done flip through, so I will. It's this one is the Moleskine watercolor. I bought it in Italy, and I wanted to do only watercolors, but as me, I couldn't, so I ended up adding loads of different things to it. But the watercolor paper is beautiful. It works so well. It has that elastic, and it's nice size. It's really high quality. They're more expensive, but they are also gorgeous to play with. And I was just adding some inspirational kind of pieces to the sides. I remember I drew that for my daughter. So it's so important to me. They're like little your lifestyle stories. And I encourage you not to focus on outcome, that they have to be beautiful. But that they make you basically happy. That's again from my collage pieces. This one we made with my daughter when we were pulling the cards. I had what mark to do next. This one was collage. I put it on Instagram. It was actually so well received, because I love just collaging. It's really fun too. And so they're really good. It's probably should be kept for watercolors, but I can just help myself. I just always add different medium to them. So this one is very special because it's made in the old book, vintage book, and they are brilliant also to because you have already some texture, so you don't stare at the blank page. You just throw, let me just show you how I use them. So I have this box of the cutouts and my collage papers, and I love this so much. So if you have a book like this, you might just grab something from your stash, and look how colors will stand out straight away. That's actually the cutout, but you could just create something really cute. There is another one here, another mushroom, and let me just show you what I mean. You can just dig in the stash here and see what you can find. So let me glue that. Let's build one collage page together. So I found that was one of my first book. They're so fragile, but sometimes you can glue the pages together, but they're just so unique and so like vintage, like almost they have a soul or something. So look how easily you can build your page with collage papers. Here, there you go, because you have that texture there. How did we do it? Mushroom. That's from my new collection of digitals of what do you call her? Alice from Wonderland. I have it available for my Patreons and on my Facebook group, so you can pop up there. I actually will show you. I have that collection here printed, and sometimes you can just I wanted to add some middle to that. I found this gold circle. It was from like a decoration from the paper bag, and I just look at my stash. Okay, yeah, and there is already something going on in here. So sometimes we don't even need much. We can just build from what we have. That is pretty cool. I'll show you the collection in a minute. Now we need some, we need some leg for the mushroom. Like this. Okay, and we need some tree piece. So let me find this. It can be our tree. Who said they have to be green? Sometimes they bloom in these amazing colors. I'm not sure if the book, oh, maybe here we're close with this, but you can just crease it there. Okay, So look at this, it's already something going on, and you can just, these are the papers I leave under, like an under paper on my table when I am painting and cleaning my paint off and using as a palette, because I know that then I will use them for something. So little clouds. And there is your collage. You can always add I could add maybe some, I have here Meeden oil pastel. I love this color, just to add it. Why not? Some green. They are so creamy and so cool to play with. There might be some rain coming down. Yeah, doesn't need really much. I love it like this. So that's how you can easily build your pages in the book pages, because they're that texture behind and they work so well with colors. Okay, so I can leave that inside. And the last one which I wanted to show you is the Stillman and Byrne, and it's the Zeta series, and they are unreal for like colored pencils. And that's me today with the weather because it's so rainy. They're very smooth, but they lie perfectly flat. And the colored pencils, pastels, mixed media works really well. The pages, this series pages are super thick, and it's not, you know, sometimes you want something which doesn't have too many pages, so you will be able to fill them in and kind of it's not overwhelming. I highly recommend this one. The cover is kind of soft, but it's just gorgeous to work in. And again, like pastels, they work just so well because of this creaminess of the Meeden. For Meeden, you have a link below with the discount, 12% with Tandy Art code. I use them all the time. Look how creamy they are. They're just gorgeous. But it's just, even watercolors, they take really well, but especially for dry medium is really, really good. So that's it. That's my favorite journals. I hope you found something for yourself. Oh, we're supposed to have a flip through as well. Okay, let me show you flip through this one. Okay, so this one is, I bought it on Amazon. It's called Tumuarta watercolor journal. Funny size because it's like the square. So it was March 2025 and finished. Did I put finish date? No. So I started with this idea of exploring those with the washi tape to do like little squares. So I started like this, always the idea I have good in the beginning, and then I'm like, okay, let's do a different thing. So I was just playing with different compositions and watercolors, and then I loved that butterfly. So that's how actually was inspired my butterfly workshop. It's also, I will put the link below when we will be painting those in the large format, which I showed you in the big journal. I was painting that in front of TV, and I actually really like it. I would actually like to take it out and frame it. So it's good idea sometimes to do on one side, because if you really like it, there is like a scoring spots here, you can just take it out and frame it. Little gorgeous, like a, I think it would like look nice in like little square vintage frame. I might do that actually. So this again, me trying to play with white space, and I like that actually. This is like really outside of my comfort zone. Try to stick to pastels and light colors. So I didn't want to overdo it, so I just left it like this. So I was definitely in the phase of landscapes and flowers, and then the indigo. I absolutely love this page. I love these colors. I start using more of that, what is the name? Ultramarine deep and light. I never used ultramarine before, but I love it now, and the pattern is so nice. So love sunsets, so that was my whimsical sunset as well. It's many actually landscapes in here, and some experimentation with color, texture, and this one was drawn, this one was with collage. I love adding those little palettes to the pages. And again, this was fun exercise with the blobs, just to loosen up a bit of collage. I actually like how this turned out with the tissue paper. Another butterfly. Another, this is like in Ireland there is lots of these bugs when you can made of turf, natural kind of inhabited, and it's kind of grayish and green, so that reminds me of that landscape. Just playing with landscape composition and flowers. So this one is cute because I like that you can choose one page, one side, and you can take it out if you stick to drawing on one side. So really nice and portable to bring with you. So I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you very soon. Have a lovely week.